Cool.
All right, guys, and we are live, and welcome to another phenomenal episode of Foreign and Domestic Sunday Night Roundtable. And in true fashion, before we go any further, I'm going to swing it over to Alan. And yes, I said swing to Alan, the one and only Jan B. Gay, but we'll swing it over to Jan B. Gay, you cunt. Go ahead and call up the side chat.
Well, thanks, Scotsman. Thank you. I'm glad to be here tonight. I'm very tired. I've been very active this weekend and been doing lots and lots of things. Currently in the participations list, we've got Ben Farrell, Chico Wise, Gorilla and Guns Insight here in the room, JH586 here in the room, Josh Benoit here in the room, Michael and Mike Joseph out there, Phil M. Rivers, our staple in the room, the one, the only Stud Muffin Pops Quest, Primal Outdoor Skills, Scott P79, and Warsaw out in the side chat. Looking like we've got ourselves a good panel starting out here, and I just want to say thanks for showing up. Greatly appreciate it, and we should have ourselves a great night here, cunt.
Awesome. And guys, if you didn't see in the description, it is a non-PG chat. So basically what it is every panel member, minus Jamie, because Jamie is sworn to whatever Jamie's sworn to, every panel member at the end of whatever they say, the last word they say is cunt. And the reason being is this is a Scottish night. Fuck it. This is a Scottish night. And you know what? One of the biggest words we use back home is cunt. So if you don't like it, fuck off. Because you know what? We're all cunts. So with that being said, we're going to go to Beard CB82, you cunt.
Well, why don't you just bugger off tonight, eh? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
We can hear you, cunt.
All right, just making sure. So, thought I'd hop in tonight. I got the invite, and things are going all right. I got me 1 liter of beer to go ahead and drink this. This is the Beer of the Dead, and it's like 8.2% from a brewery here in town. Cunts.
There we go. Good job, cunt. All right, with that, we move over to my good brother and family, and I mean absolute family, Insight Freedom. What's up, brother?
Hey, just coming off of an incredible week. Glad to be here. Looking forward to some male bonding chatting. And you're all right outside of it. And Pops is already jumping in with the cunts for life, and I will end with cunt.
Cunts for life.
Awesome. We will go to JH586. What's up, man?
Hey guys, thanks for having me, man. I hate I missed last week. You guys were talking about, we'll get to that later, but before we get done tonight, I work for a school system, and I want to talk a little bit about what you were talking about last week with the arming the schools and stuff. So you can remember.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm more than happy to do so later on here. Let's go to the latest and greatest CZ Fanatic. And yes, he's a cunt. Josh Benware.
What's up, cunt? Yeah, so I got the what do you call it? Kami 2-gun challenge going on. Alan B Pro, you were just tagged by Silverback. A lot of people, Scotsman, you've been tagged. A lot of people have been tagged, so that's going around right now. So that's been going pretty good.
I'll make mine here the next day or two.
Awesome, cunt. So yeah, that's what I got going on, cunts.
We've unleashed a monster. He's liking that way too much.
Good job, cunt. All right, moving on. We will go to my good brother, Phil M. Rivers. What's up, man?
Hey, how y'all doing? Glad to be here. I just did a quick live chat before I got on here just to try and promote the Help a Brother Out with Millsurf Mike. So wanted to do that. And a couple other things I touched on. And good friend won the 500 and paid it forward. He's here tonight, CB82. And just wanted to say thanks for winning and thanks for paying it forward. I just was shocked by that, and I just was really thankful that he did something like that, and it gives me hope for the human race.
Yeah, if you guys don't know Peter CB82, shame on you, number one. And number two, you're all fucking cunts if you don't know Peter CB82. And don't sub Peter CB82 because you know what? That dude won the giveaway. He paid it forward, and that included the $50 gift card to Amazon. And instead of taking that gift card, which he could well have used because he buys a lot of tools on Amazon, he could well have used that. He paid it forward to hashtag Help a Brother Out. So that's going towards CMAX and EdUSAF. So that man right there is a damn good brother. And if you guys are not already subbed to him, get your ass over there and sub that motherfucker. Cunt.
Yeah, he blew me away with that, so I appreciate that, and thank you. And I did send you something anyway, so thanks for being here. And so that's all I got for right now, cunts.
Awesome. Good to have you, brother. I'm glad you're here. And then we go to my good brother and a staple, another staple on this chat, and I'm glad he's here every week. We go to Big Swede, the tactical Swede himself.
What's up, guys? As always, appreciate the link. Haven't been doing too much on YouTube this week. Much like Scott there, I had a phenomenal week on the personal side of things. After a really long road, really long fight, my wife this week stood up, took the oath, and became a United States citizen. So that was awesome to be there and see that. And then on my end, after 3 months of hearing jack shit from potential employers, I got like 3 calls in 2 days. I have a standing job offer right now, and I have another interview on Tuesday for a job I'd rather have. But regardless of how that goes, I will have a job starting on the 22nd of October. So it's been a good week.
Yeah.
Cunt.
So number one, I'm going to say congratulations to you and your wife because that's freaking awesome. If you guys are not on Instagram, get your butts over there. Get on Instagram because we're all there. And follow us all. And you know this already. But congratulations to you and your wife, man. That's awesome. Big shout out, big props. And congratulations on having a job, dude. That is awesome.
Here's a double sweet Mexican toast.
Yep.
Cheers.
And that's it, man.
Thanks.
You know, most of you guys out there already know I'm looking for another job. My job sucks right now, big time. So I am looking, but it is awesome when good people like Big Swede finds himself something that he needs to be in. So congratulations, brother. Cheers. I'm happy for you, man. Beyond happy for you. Between you and your wife getting citizenship, that is freaking awesome. So cheers, cunt.
And like I said, man, got you in my prayers, in your job search. And like I said, can't wait to see you standing up there, taking that oath.
Yep. It'll be soon, man. As soon as I have the money for it.
Yes, congratulations there, Swede. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal to hear that she got her citizenship. Absolutely excellent that the job prospects are starting to roll in for you. Absolutely phenomenal to hear. Here's to you, good sir. Cunt.
Hey, Jan, is that some genuine Asian thunder you got there, or what you got going on there?
This is some genuine Asian thunder that was delivered to me at the shooting range. So I was able to meet the phenomenal gals, and they dropped me off some Asian thunder, and man, that is some good stout medicine right there. That is some stout medicine.
Genuine Asian. So is it a rice-based moonshine?
That is Midget Ninja approved. Midget Ninja approved.
Nice.
Goes awesome with a sweet tea.
Superb.
And since my good brother Brandon is here, I'm going to take a shot for you, my brother.
Heck yes.
Since we're talking drinks here, what's everybody drinking, cunts?
Well, I'm sipping on the I'm sipping on the Asian thunder and actually some sweet tea.
This is Bullet Kentucky Cunt.
Bullet what?
Looks like Chico had the red
Kentucky Cunt.
I've got some beer of the dead from the Flicks Brew House Brewery. That's 8.2-ish%.
Hey,
Cunts.
hey guys,
Average equestrians out
Yeah, my daughter's in here. Fun.
Apparently, she didn't read the title.
yes.
PG.
Where's the parental monitoring on this one there,
Come
Scott?
on, Scott.
Hey, Scotsman, that does mean that she is following you after a week. Last week she was not, but she took care of that, obviously.
Yeah, she also followed me on Instagram as well.
Average equestrian, it's getting close to your bedtime.
Which is his way of saying that this is a completely non PC adult chat where
I'm glad that you are here. Beyond glad that you are here, but I'm going to have to kick you out because
she's not at my house.
Words that you should not hear. So please leave.
Tonight's not the night.
As nicely as possible, please leave.
You will be more than welcome next weekend, but this weekend, please leave.
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to call her mom and say Ellie needs to go to bed.
All right, with that, Brandon. Salante.
Cheers.
Yeah, I got the old Founders barrel aged backwoods bastard. It's like 11.2%, I think. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Scotch
I have
ale.
yet to see that in my area. I would absolutely love to try some of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we get the Founders IPAs pretty readily, but not the barrel aged.
Yeah, barrel aged is hard to find. I can find it out here.
Yeah, I can find it.
And yes, I'm happy to send pretty much anyone except Josh on here a beer. So Josh, you're screwed.
You what?
That's because I don't think the rest of us I don't think own blocks, with the exception of him. Well,
own, yes.
586.
There are some people on this chat that own them, but they are not a huge fan and they prefer other weapons. Therefore, they qualify to get a beer.
Sexy.
So inside, are we clear or?
She's texting me right now. I'm trying to figure out if she's still on. So Give me a moment.
In the meantime, until we know for sure, everyone please keep it slightly PC. So for the time being, we will put a line across the phrase that everyone is supposed to say at the end of every line. So for the time being, until we know for sure. With that being said, let's see.
You got a new panel member come in.
We have
Chico.
well. Before we get to Chico, and not to blocky Chico, but before we get before we get to you, brother, better CB82, man. I know you got a lot going on. Are you doing all right, man?
Hanging in there like a loose tooth. Is what it is. It's kind of like before I probably could have used a scope, but due to recent events, I inherited some optics, and it was a good chance to pay that stuff forward. You know, that stuff helps. Making the video the other day, I think, was a little bit of a weight off my chest. The farming one, and that kind of helped quite a bit just to deal a little bit with that. So remember the better times and remember them for what they were, type deal. So
for those of you that don't know, my brother, and he is my brother, Bird CB82, because if you guys look, we're almost identical. Almost. Hold on.
Oh,
we're
there we go.
Identical.
Yep, a couple more years, he'll be matching me gray hair for gray hair. So
exactly, but my good brother,
his beard will be almost as good as yours.
Oh no, they look like they were separated at birth.
Yeah, battle of the beards.
All right, shut up! Shut up!
No, walking all over you. No.
My good brother unfortunately had lost his actual brother, and that's pretty rough. So I can attest and understand what's going on there. So to anyone that is already subscribed to Birdie CB82, if you didn't hear that, didn't know that, please give him your condolences. Let him know you support him, help him out, and are there to help him out. And you know, if you can, be there for him. He knows I'm there. He's got my phone number. He can call me anytime, text me anytime. But it's a tough situation he's in. So, you know, he inherited a bunch of stuff, tools, optics, name it. He inherited it. And it's cool that he got that stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, he got that, but he lost a whole lot more.
Yeah.
So, it's a really tough situation, and I can understand where he's at. And you know, when I was growing up, I lost a good friend of mine, and to me, he was a brother. And I lost him at 12 years old. And so I can kind of understand where he's coming from when it comes to that. It's tough, and you wanna break down, you wanna do this, you wanna do that, and you can't do it. You can't do it. I can tell you right now, I was the only person in the entire church that couldn't cry. And I had the pastor and I had a bunch of other people walk up to me too, and they're like, "Man, you're not crying." And I'm like, "I can't cry, dude. I'm sorry. Like, I love the guy to death, but I can't cry." You know, so you just gotta. It's a tough situation. But if you guys don't know him, if you don't support him already, please jump over and support CB82, because he's an awesome dude and an awesome brother in this community. So please help him out. And with that being said, the last words I got are Fireside Coffee jumped in. And Fireside, if you don't know already, I'm hoping by this point in time that we're clear, because I'm going to go ahead and say it. But the last words out of my mouth will be cunt.
Hey, guess what I found out about the package? You ready for this?
I'm listening, brother.
I left it up to my 17-year-old son to mail it for me. I asked him about it. Guess where it is?
In his car.
Exactly. It's on the back door. He never mailed it. He's like, oh, shoot. I'm like, great. I will get that out to you tomorrow. I apologize. I felt so bad. When you said you didn't get it, I'm like, what?
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
I'm going to make him mow the grass tomorrow, so.
I figured something was going on, and I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, we'll get it out tomorrow. And
Nah, you know, I figured you were busy working or something was going on, so I wasn't worried about it
too. But like I said, 17-year-old kid, leave it up to him, you know. And
shit happens, man. It happens.
Hey, Fireside, thanks for your service, man.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, man.
Camping in here lately?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Get any camping in here lately? Camping? Any camping?
Yeah, we actually closed up today. Today was the end. So, kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he wait till second week of October now, so it's 6 months.
Yeah, he did a video earlier today.
I'm so out of the loop.
Basically, shutting up shop.
Yeah.
So it's he's done for the next 6 months or so.
Yesterday, 39. Right.
Yeah. Now the wife's got the honey-do list going again, so.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you made it.
Thanks for the invite. What were you talking about going? I just caught the end of it. Going to check out something, a channel.
I was saying if you don't know Beard CB82, go check out Beard CB82.
Okay.
Beard CB82 is on here. Unfortunately, he just lost his brother.
Oh shoot.
And he, to me, and I know he'll say the same thing, but to me, he is a brother in arms. And that man, I would do anything for him. So he knows it. He's got my phone number. And I think you do already. If you don't, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I don't have it. If you could, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, man. But he is one good dude, and the only difference between me and him is he's got a little more gray in his beard, and I'm all brown and brown and black and all that.
It's really eerie when I did the Battle of the Beards between Scotsman and Bearded CB and put their pictures side by side.
There we go.
It was like proof of time travel. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Even their hairline is receding identically.
Well, he is from Scotland.
It's just absolutely freaky, cunt.
Hey, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. You forgot to say the last word, bitch.
No. I said it. You must not have heard me, cunt.
Alan's he's sneaky. He's very sneaky. He's getting them in.
Did he say Glock?
Well, in the past couple of relationships that I've been in, I've had to be very sneaky about getting that in there, cunt.
Good job, cunt.
Yeah, that's what he said, cunt.
So if you're not aware of this, Fireside Coffee, this is a non-PG chat. Okay. And the last thing you have to say at the end of everything you say is cunt.
Okay, cunt.
Hey, cunt. Nobody let Chico say hi yet, cunt.
All right. With that being said, we will go to the one, the only dirty motherfucker from the South, the asshole, the son of a bitch and the cunt from the Dirty South, Chico Wise.
Chico!
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, I'm happy to be here, cunt. And I'm drinking this dogfish head cunt 90-minute Imperial IPA cunt. And I'm excited. We got 52 watching. Last I checked, we had 12 thumbs up, cunt. So we need to smash the thumbs up button, cunt. And that's it, cunt. I'm excited. We got 52 watching.
Chico's taking it to another level,
Yes.
cunt.
It's every word. Follow every word.
We lost.
Lord, that's a lot of cuts.
We lost 3 viewers in the time that Chico said cunt. Like,
You gotta catch up, cunts.
cunt.
Hey, I'll get them. I'll get the viewers back. I'll say Glock.
Oh.
Damn.
You're not allowed to speak dirty words like that on this
I know,
this
you
chat.
This
sir.
is a
I'm
family
just saying.
program, cunt.
Yeah,
You know,
cunt.
He's gonna get his ass kicked
Vanessa's
off the
hanging
fucking channel, cunt.
Vanessa's got her Coonan pointed at us too, so we're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we are.
And a Coonan is a gun; it's not slang.
Well, they can only hold so many rounds in New York, cunts. So.
Pin that thing.
Is that like the SWAT team coming in someone's room?
Kyle, you got a link?
Oh, sorry, cunt.
I think it's full. Gun.
No, it's not. We got one more space. Cunt.
Well, and it looks like Josh Benoit is having his lines across the screen
Yeah.
issue, cunt.
Well, that's because they're
Lost
fucking
Josh.
Glocktard. Cunt.
We lost Josh, you cunt.
He's already injected part of the serum. He's on his way to true CZdom.
Kenny had a link too. Kenny, asshole, cunt, get in here, cunt.
I just found the invite code. He's playing along in the side chat for sure.
Cunts for everyone, dude. Cunts for everyone.
That kind of sounds like the bar last night, actually, there, cunt.
Hey, can I jump off of here and then come back on my computer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so I just hit that join in thing again.
Yeah, as long as nobody jumps in and takes your slot there, cunt.
C-Max
All right.
wants a link here, cunt.
All right, thanks, cunts. I'll see you in a little bit. Cunt.
All right, I'm gonna send C-Max a link.
Have we done a cunt check?
We have not
We
done a
have,
cunt
we have
yet.
yet
Hold
to
on.
do a cunt check. We have yet to do a cunt check, and I will go ahead and start that out with the one, the only bearded CB.
Well, being the fact I'm out here on my porch in the middle of an apartment complex with a, so the guns are inside, the knife is in hand, the flashlight is 1,000 lumen, and outside of that, that's kind of what I got to offer at the moment. Yeah, it's weak, but I'm outside. It's an apartment complex. It's they're kind of bitchy about their shit.
I would add that the
Cunts.
beer can is big enough to hurt them too.
Truth, cunt.
Who's up next?
And with that, we'll look to the man in the dirty South. What you got there, cunt?
Oh,
I'm going.
PO7. Yes, definitely PO7. PO7. Until I get
Hold on. You gotta clarify what dirty sauce, because there's 2 dirty sauce on here.
Is there 2 dirty sauce?
There is. You got Inside Freedom. He's in dirty sauce too.
Yeah, that's true. Cut. Oh, CZPO7, Chico Wise from the dirty South. Yes, one is in the chamber, like always. Cunt. Thanks for having me again. Cunt.
What's the color of that firearm again, Chico?
Oh yes, it's dirty South black. Cunt.
So your regular everyday carry is a PO7 in black, cunt.
Yes, Dirty South Black Hunt.
Very good, very good. And Mr. Insight Freedom, what do you got sitting around by you there, cunt?
We got the have all weekend had the wonderful little and my Huckleberry, the crazy Scotsman, crazy the thought of having that thing pointed down at precious junk.
Very good, very good. JH 586, you got any firearms next to you, cunt?
Sammy's throwing bullets.
JH is like blown away by what you said.
No, I was thinking that's Mr. Cunt to you, Alan.
Jamie, I love you, brother. Cheers.
This is the Smith & Wesson 586 no dash 6-inch barrel.
Hell
That
yeah,
is
dude.
one beautiful wheel gun. Beautiful wheel gun there, cunt.
And I put a video up this week of it in action. Taco Pockets.
You did awesome, man. That taco video you did was awesome, dude.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. A lot of hard work in that one.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. It was a great job. We're gonna go over to my good brother, and yes, he is a cunt. That would be Phil Rivers, cunt.
I have the Walter PPSM2. Nice little slim single stack. Cunt.
There we go. And with that, we will move over to our good brother in arms. And yes, I say in arms for many good reasons. The one, the only, the big tactical Swede who his wife, if you didn't know already, has become a citizen. And hell to the fucking yeah. Cheers. Slanjiva. Cut.
And is entirely too hot for him, cunt.
Truth, cunt. So, as usual, riding in the Harry's holsters set up in appendix. That's right. We got the HK VP9.
Nice.
And then sitting in front of me, I still have this, which now that I have a job, I might actually start working on. So
it does look like it's lonely.
It is very lonely and naked. It has nothing.
But have you decided precisely what you're doing with that, cunt?
I honestly have. I made my decision. I'm going 300 blackout with it, and I actually changed something. I was originally going to go 10.5-inch barrel. I'm actually going to go a little bit shorter. Since I'm going 300 blackout. If I was sticking with 5.56, I don't want to go any smaller than 10.5. But since I'm going 300, I'm going to go a little shorter, probably 8.5.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm sorry, guys. I just had to.
I will just say, shut up. I'm talking.
Okay, cunt.
Cunt. I will just say I have a package headed your way.
Oh shit, cunt.
Cunt.
All that you have to
I
do.
hop on here for just a second, just to say hey to everybody. And good God, this is the funniest shit I've seen.
So with that, I have the M9A3 cunts. This is my usual carry every day, cunts.
It's Mr. Cunt.
I also have the Kershaw my everyday carry, and yes, it is fucked up because I carry it every day. Cunts.
Looks like I need to sharpen that for you, you cunt.
Y'all have a great night, cunt.
Oh, Kyle, that was
Well, and since he jumped into the room a little late, Mr. Kyle, what do you have sitting next to you? Any kind of firearms there, cunt?
Oh, of course. I'm never without my little pocket rocket. I don't get out of bed without a damn gun. What the hell's wrong with you?
What do you got? Your little fucking 380, cunt?
I'm sorry, cunt, but my 380 will as long as the bullets are accurately placed, it will trump you, cunt.
Good job, cunt. I got a 44 Magnum. Trump that, bitch.
I've got a duck, bitch.
Better than a sharp stick, cunts.
I just wanted to hop on here and say that this is great comedy, and you guys keep it up. It's awesome. When Jamie said that's Mr. Cunt, I lost it.
Kyle, do you think it's demonetized, cunt?
Oh, I'm positive it's demonetized, cunt.
Fuck, I haven't monetized my channel. I don't give a flying fuck, dude. I'm here for fun.
Yeah, because YouTube can eat a bowl of dicks.
We fucking have fun. You know, the amount of people that have jumped on and said, hey, man, monetize your this and do that. You know what? Fuck you. You know why? Because I have fun.
I can precisely measure the amount of demonetization that's coming your way. Cunt.
If you don't like.
Well, this evening I've got the P320 in the tan sitting next to me. As always, magazine is fully loaded and there's one in the chamber. And simply because the Scotsman pulled up his blade, I am rocking the prison shank with the sheath.
Shit, I forgot about
Shank.
There you go.
The prison shank with the sheath.
You don't know where he conceals that at. You can take a bad guess.
Dennis Gay.
Guys, I'm hopping off so somebody else can get on. Y'all, I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Dude, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Stay on.
Cunt.
There's no one else coming on, cunt.
I thought it
What
was
about
coming back.
C-Max?
There's still one more spot open.
Oh.
How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hold on, I gotta take off his shoes.
Ellie's right.
Brandon,
how you doing, brother?
Spot open, so C-Max is still welcome. He has a link. I sent it to him.
Oh.
I'm not sure if C-Max will jump in with the whole cunt side of it. But,
I can't believe Jamie's still here. Then he bossed up like a man. That's Mr.
you know what? I am proud. I am proud of my brother Jamie.
Dude, I spit shit on the
hey, you know what? He shoots a big bore gun, dude. He shoots a big bore revolver, and he manned the fuck up, and he said it.
I love the man to death.
Scotsman, roll call in the side chat. Is that Scotsman's brother?
Which one? I have multiple.
Yes, roll call. Yes. The bearded CB is evidence that there is time travel, and that one being can exist in two places at the same time.
Roll call. I have multiple in here. I have my good brother, the bearded CB82. His beard is gray. Mine's not quite there yet, but it is multiple colors.
Wait till you get
soon. It'll be there soon.
It will. It will. And then I have my other good brother, the one, the only Inside Freedom. And yeah, he is my fucking brother. So fuck you if you don't think so. And
well, he is from Kentucky, Lord knows. Oh wait, Tennessee.
No, Tennessee. Don't.
That's right. Don't.
You have to pass through.
Don't fuck it up, cunt.
Cunt.
Everyone in here.
Acquire the link.
You got fucking Phil M. Rivers, dude. He's up in PA. We got fucking my good brother, fucking let's see. We got fucking Alan B. Pro. Jen is fucking gay. Good God, oh fucking mighty. Yeah, he is my brother.
I can tell you this.
This
is the first cunt chat I've ever been on. It's
I hate to admit it, but that cunt is a brother.
Yeah. Well, see, but here's where I think your dad was also in the British Navy because, we got Chico down here as well.
Yeah.
And you know what? Chico wise, for those of you who don't know, Chico
He's
wise,
he's a cool motherfucker.
he is one cool ass motherfucker, and he is from the dirty fucking South.
Man, Chico, you should have warned me about this shit before I hopped on, brother.
Hey, and if you guys don't know, yes, Chico is a cunt.
Yes, yes.
Chico is a what?
A cunt.
When are you going to finish your sentence, cunt?
Cunt.
He's a cunt. He's a cunt squared. Oh my god.
And we also have the one, the only.
Oh, Preston is in the house.
Uh-oh.
Where?
Preston Scott is in the side chat.
Man, I've got to watch the side chat better.
I'm telling you guys, I have been laughing my ass off, and I just had to hop on and say thank y'all. This has been hysterical, cunt.
Okay, I've tried my damn best to make sure that no one under the age of 21 walked into this chat. I did my damn best. I put it in the fucking description. Don't show up.
You know what's
no
funny?
fucking
You're
PC.
so worried about that when you say fuck every other word.
Oh, he's been here for 10 minutes.
In Preston's case, he's already actually been in the chat for like 10 minutes.
Dude,
So he pretty much already knows what's going on, cunt.
It was in the description. Preston, you're not welcome.
We've already corrupted him. Cunt.
Way too
Preston,
much.
Preston, dude, I love you, brother, but please leave. Please.
Preston's incorruptible. He's a good guy.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid. We don't need to let him be like us.
Miss Kitty's got a question for you.
Say it, Jamie. Say it.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Oh, when Jamie said Mr. Cunt, I lost it.
Kyle's having too much fun.
Preston, you gotta leave, man. I said it in the description. It is not a PC chat. Leave.
21 and older, 18 and older.
No, Vanessa, I really wish I had some stone shot glasses because that would go excellent with this moonshine there, cunt.
Oh, you got you some edge red without the red, huh?
Cunt.
Yeah. This came from the tactical Asian ninja midget herself. And
hey, I'm taking some homemade stuff, homemade elixirs, and meeting up with the tactical Asian ninja and her better part myself.
Yes. I'll tell you what. The flavor's good. It's much better than dirty socks. But you could actually run jet fuel or degrease engines with it, no problem. I actually used a touch of it earlier to remove the carbon off my bolt on the AR-15 gun.
All right. So
for a second there, I thought you were going to
We're
say.
in for a good time in January. It's going to be great.
Apparently, Preston refuses to leave. So Preston,
He'll leave.
just Preston,
That's
just
bottom
beware,
of the
man.
Man up and leave.
Just be aware that there are going to be a lot of profanity in this chat.
There's a keyword.
Colorful metaphors.
I said it in the description. It is a non-PC chat, so there's lots of profanity. If you don't want to be here, leave. If you do, that's fine.
And when you do hear the word, keep in mind the definition, cunt. Phil M. Rivers, can you define the word for us there, cunt?
Cannot understand normal thinking.
That's brilliant.
So now, Preston, again, I just said it, man. If you want to stay, you're more than welcome to stay. But I'm just telling you straight up, this is not a PC chat. There's going to be lots of swear words. There's going to be lots of people saying things that you probably never heard before.
And now how does this differ from any
I don't know.
So you're more than welcome to stay if you want to, but otherwise, it is what it is. And yeah, let's go on, cunts.
Dude, Gorillas and Guns is killing it out there in the side chat.
Guys, I want to bounce off here. I'm still going to watch for a little bit, but I got to go to bed, cunts.
All right, see you, Kyle. Cunt.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle, quit being a bitch, cunt.
I'm being a cunt.
No, you're being a bitch, cunt.
All right, I'm being a bitch, cunt. Fine. Come on. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
Ooh, shit.
He didn't end it with
I'm back.
Here we go. According to the Urban Dictionary, this is a word that is actually gender neutral throughout Australia and Europe, but is only targeted towards women in the Americas. Cunt.
Yes, and that is very true. I lived on a British warship for 4 months, and sure as shit, they all say it. Women, men, everybody, towards anybody that they feel like deserves it.
I call plenty of men cunts. Cunt.
There's a lot of things out there when it comes to that word, and a lot of people fray away from it and they steer clear of it and they go like a little bitch. You know what? The word cunt isn't that bad. It's simple. Either man the fuck up or you're a cunt. Man the fuck up.
Would you like me to?
Or they are a cockney.
Simple. It's real simple. Let me put it this way, and I'll say it this way for me and for America. These colors right here and these colors right here don't fucking run. Man the fuck up.
I like this.
Either you can take being called a cunt or you are a cunt. Cunt.
And as my good brother Phil and River said, Macaulay. Right there.
I said that.
Oh, sorry. You did. Sorry.
Correct.
Man the fuck up. Man the fuck up. Or get the fuck out.
There you go, Vanessa. Cunt.
Fireside Coffee gets called that daily.
You fucking cunt, you piece of shit. Oh, I meant you're just a cunt.
Is that Scott? Cunt?
It's the Urban Dictionary. It's saying it uncontrollably.
Cunt.
You're all fucking cunts.
An extremely offensive and explicit word meaning politician. I like this definition.
Hey.
Members of
Politician.
the government take advantage of the public or make a general stupid decision. I like that definition.
See, you guys understand where the Scots people come from.
It has nothing to do with women. Cunt.
It is simple. It is a fact. If you're a politician, guess what? You're a fucking cunt.
It'd be like saying, dipshit, sissy nanny, liberal, that sort of thing.
Hunt.
It's
Thank you, Scott, for finishing my sentence for me.
It's real simple. Support America. Support where you live. And support those that support you. It's that simple.
Here's one from the Urban Dictionary. It's one of the most used words in Scotland. Is basically just used to describe people, or you call someone a cunt when they are acting stupid. Cunt.
Or a dipshit in our case here in the U.S. So it's sublateral. Cunts.
Exactly, cunt.
All right.
Cheers, cunts. Oh, I'm almost out. My liter of beer's almost gone.
Boy, you better go get another one.
No, they're not in the fridge.
Oh, shit, you're fucked, cunt.
Yeah, well, like I said, I spent 4 years with the British Navy, and needless to say, they love to pull into ports. So Colombia was awesome.
I could see that.
especially during the Miss America pageant.
Yep.
Or the Miss Universe pageant was being held down in shit, where was that? It's where they filmed freaking shit, having a brain fart from hell. Fuck.
That's all right. Preston's still up, dude. Preston's hanging in tight.
Oh Christ.
Well, and now we also have the great Tom Olafson in the side chat as well. Cunt.
Tom, if you're not aware of what's going on here, the last thing we have to say in this chat, my good brother Tom, is cunt.
Tom might be able to help us with the legalities of all of this. But, you know.
He might, but you know what? We're all fucked because we already did it already. So whatever. Cunt.
Yeah, and so literally after everything that you say, you can make a complete statement. It doesn't have to be at the end of every sentence, Chico Wise cunt. But when you get done saying whatever you're saying, you have to end it with the word cunt.
Thank you, cunt.
I want to make sure I covered all my bases, cunt.
All the bases.
Tom Olson, you got to be great a long time ago, man. A long time ago. You cunt.
That he did. Hell, my first giveaway. Fuck. Tom jumped in on that, and that was like a hidden giveaway, and that was just because of shout out that C-Max gave me, and that was like at 32 subscribers. Holy shit!
Tom is
been
awesome.
like 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yep. Tom Olson is the fucking man. He is probably the most quietest fucking lawyer I ever met in my entire life, but that man is fucking awesome. And yes, Tom,
yeah.
You're a cunt.
He's an awesome one, though. Cunts. Don't you forget that.
That he is.
So not that it matters to anybody else, but I recently have decided I'm going to change my carry ammo. I've been carrying the Winchester Training and Defense 140 grain, and I currently actually have that in the P320. But I think I'm going to end up changing that up. I kind of went with the 140 grain. Because it also has training ammo that's a little less expensive, that's set up exactly the same as the defensive ammo. So I don't have to shoot as much of the expensive ammo. I still do shoot it though. But I've decided I'm going to switch that up to the Hornady Critical Defense. It seems to cycle really well through my carry weapons. And I've heard good things about it. I wouldn't say that it's quite HST, but it's good stuff. So thoughts on that, cunts?
I'm gonna say you're being a pussy cunt. Why ain't you manning up to 147 grain? Cunt.
Well, the 147 grains is what I carry. I carry the 147 grains purely all the time, cunt.
See, now, like, I'm going to do a mag dump of entirely the Winchester Black Talons and another mag full of the Golden Sabers next time I take my 40 out. Just because the ammo is getting old and needs to be cycled, and I need to get rid of it. But as far as the critical defense, I like it. But then again, I carry it in the 165s for 40.
I guess I'm a big bitch because I'm running Spear Gold Dot 124 plus P. Cunt.
Well, and I like the Spear Gold Dots too. They're a pretty accurate round, even at pretty pretty far distances. I like the Spear Gold Dots. I've heard a lot about the Hydro Shocks. A couple of people are mentioning the Hydro Socks out in the side chat. Now Josh Penware is talking about the 147 plus P plus Underwood rounds. If I could get those locally in my area, I would probably contemplate running some of those just to get the feel for them. I've ran some Underwood ammo before and like that stuff as well. But it's part of it is I want to be able to get the stuff local to me. So I look to see what's local to me and what's kind of comparable to HSTs, because really I'd like to be able to carry HSTs, but they just don't carry them local to me. Kind of.
Oh shit! This freaking side chat's going too fucking fast. Hold on.
I'll say this: I like Hornady stuff. It seems to work good for me. I reload a lot of Hornady stuff too, and I like it. And 9mm, I like the hollow points.
For me, it's Federal HST 147 grain.
What 147 grain? What
HST?
HST 147 grain? What?
Federal
cunt.
There you go, cunt.
There it is. I didn't know if you were going to end your sentence or not.
I'm sorry, cunt. I fucked up, cunt. My apologies, cunt.
Oh, hey, Alan. I think you should tell Tack what you think about the Asian Thunder.
Yes, we did have AOK Foraging and Adventures out in the side chat jump in, and I'm telling you, this stuff is nice and stout. I am digging it. It tastes a lot better than Dirty Socks. I don't know who told you it tastes like Dirty Socks, but it sure the hell does not taste like Dirty Socks. It would be great for it. Well, it worked really, really good for cleaning all the carbon out of my AR, though.
Dude, every time you say that, I feel like you're gonna say something about Chico saying it tastes better than South.
Well, you know, he didn't finish his sentence. He didn't say cunt. Well, he fucked up.
Well, he's talking.
I was busy taking a shot of the elixir there. So, you know, I apologize that I didn't finish my sentence, cunt.
Thank you, cunt.
Yeah, I don't think Tech and Brenda quite heard about what the whole non-PG night's about, so we might need to update that.
And we also have Robin Jones has also jumped in out there. So what's happening tonight? Big Johnson Guns and Gear, WTF SoCal has also jumped in. What's happening tonight is at the end of every statement that we make, we can speak as long as we want, but at the end of every statement that we make, we must end with the word cunt.
Basically, it's Scottish night. So you fucking end your sentence with a Scottish word, and the Scottish word is cunt.
I think we've set a record on YouTube for the number of times said cunt in one video. Cunt.
And you know what? If this thing doesn't get banned, I'll be surprised. You know what? If it does, you know what? Fuck you, YouTube. Eat a bowl of dicks. You fucking cunts.
Yeah. What I want to know is if Jan has got the balls to go winter camping with us in November. Or if he's free.
I do not have actually any camping gear, not a single damn stitch.
Weak sauce
gear, which is why I didn't actually meet you guys prior when you were doing camping get-togethers. Is I don't have a stitch of gear to do anything like that, cunt.
Well, cut. I've got plenty of extra. Like I've got 2 extra tents, all this other stuff. I'm going to be sleeping in a hammock, cunt. So, like, if you, want to man the hell up, like Brenda and Tack are going to do, and show your balls, cunt. we can go ahead and arrange that if you want. I've got a spare sleeping bag and sleeping mat and all that jazz. You just got to make sure you grab some extra insulation.
So, in other words, don't be a fucking pussy, Dennis Gay, and man the fuck up, cunt.
That sounds absolutely freaking awesome, and I would love to do that, cunt.
We can arrange it. We've got extra gear.
I'm thinking with enough of that Asian thunder, you don't really need anything else.
You gotta watch out for the midget agent, dude. The midget agent ninja will kick your ass.
Oh, she will. Her balls are bigger than mine, so
you gotta be careful, dude. You wanna talk about one major motherfucker? She will kick your ass.
Scott's got some interesting literature up there.
Height in order to do that, cunt.
Should I speak? Should I talk?
Yeah, Scott's got some good literature up on the screen.
Words in Scotland. Go ahead, Scott. Go ahead.
Okay, well, this is the definition that we're going with for the night, since this is both ending the sentence in cut night and Scottish night. So this is one of the words you can basically used to describe people that you call someone a cunt. You know, it's just when you're acting stupid. So that's all we're doing, acting stupid.
And it was added on my birthday. That's cool.
That little way to remember your birthday.
You fucking cunt. Holy.
Oh shit!
This shit is great, cunt.
So where I live, you can basically, according to that definition, you can interchange it with "bless your heart."
That's true, James. That's true. That's how the women say.
No. Bless your heart is semi interchangeable with it. I'll half agree with that. But being somebody that has been in the South on quite a number of times, it usually means an ugly child. Well, oh, look at that kid! Bless your heart.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now that Preston's still out there, and Preston was supposed to leave like an hour ago.
He's leaving now because he says he's not quite incorruptible.
But he's not quite incorruptible. Well, you hang out long enough to be corruptible.
He's gonna wake up in the morning. His mom's gonna wake him up in the morning and is gonna good morning. What?
What are you doing? His mom's gonna be like, "Hey,
oh jeez, that's the last thing we need to think about
last night." All right, what's their phone number? What's their email? I'm gonna email them and I'm gonna bet you up because you shouldn't be talking to them.
No. Scotsman's gonna have his mouth washed out with soap by Preston's mom.
Scotsman, help me.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? It's gonna be fucking hilarious. Gonna give like, you know what? No, you cunt.
WTF SoCal has it right. Bless your heart equals sucks to be you. Cunt.
Thank you, cunt.
Yep. Good job, cunt.
Yeah, I just got a text from my mom. She's on her way over to wash my mouth out with soap.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Cunt.
That's better.
Hey, Jamie, you haven't said cunt enough to get your mouth washed out, so you need to say it more before it gets washed out.
I think it's more of a matter of just birds of a feather type of issue there going on, cunt.
Yeah. Well, I remember being a kid and deciding before I did something if it was going to be worth the ass whooping I was going to take for doing it.
Hey, Scotsman. Sorry there. 586. I had saw AOK was over here in the side chat going shot for you. And you know what to do a shot of, straight from Iowa.
I already did a shot.
Well, she was saying shot, just like, that's karma. Cunt. Man,
all right,
fuck up, cunt. Like,
all right, fuck you, cunt. God damn it, cunt.
Well, while you're taking that shot, I think Scott had a question for you, cunt.
You fucking cunt.
That's sweet.
Y'all are fucking cunts. And with that, we have the one, the only, the Midas. The Midas. Midas.
Oh my God! Where the hell has Midas been, cunt?
He's been chasing the chicken. Cunts.
As long as it's
Welcome,
not
Mr.
choking it,
Midas.
that's okay.
Will be cut.
Storm Trooper.
Midas, before we progress, brother, grab a shot.
Oh my God, it's the high life.
No. I said a shot. Fuck you. Grab a shot. Man up. Man up. Fuck you. Man up. Nope. Man up.
You on mute.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
Midas, get a shot. Put it in your hand. Let's go.
Fucking cunt.
Midas. Fuck you. Put a shot in your hand. Let's go, bitch.
Oh my God.
Come on, cunt.
He said, "This is my shot. This is Midas. Your mic.
No, Midas, that ain't your shot. Put a fucking shot in your hand, you cunt.
Be right back, cunts.
Midas, man the fuck up. And with that, Midas is gone.
Well, I'm glad to see Midas here, even though we can't hear him. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a shot for AOK right now. Anybody else cares to join me? It's for AOK.
I'll join you since Midas isn't gonna be willing to step the fuck up and actually put a shot in there.
Very good. Salud.
Slanjiva.
Take it how you get it.
Midas, you're a cunt.
Oh, and I tell you, this jar here, about that much of it, right up at the top, that shit was poison. Everything else is freaking awesome.
You got the turpentine. You're supposed to skim the top and use that to clean your bulk carrier group.
All right, so
Now that's wasting the good header.
We do have fucking Midas Welby on here. I'm not sure why the fuck he's here because he's
He
being a
just
bitch.
muted. He muted.
And Midas is being a bitch. So we're gonna move on, and we'll go back to the one, the only.
So insight, Freedom, what was that mason jar that I just seen in front of you there? Or Swede, what's that mason jar?
My little legal moonshine, cunt.
Good job, cunt.
I don't have any cool like homemade moonshine.
So that's the on the counter kind of moonshine there, cunt.
Yes, sir, cunt.
He's got apple juice mixed in there.
You know, I hear Midas bitching out in the side chat, but Midas still have a wrench, so shut the fuck up.
You fucking cunt.
C-Max is asking for a link again.
You fucking crazy cunts.
Max,
are you back again, Kyle?
I'm back.
Max, I sent you a link. It's in your email, brother.
Here we go.
I don't know if he can get on. I'm going to jump off so he can get in.
Well,
Phil.
thanks, Phil. I'll go ahead and thank you. Scotsman, you want to resend C-Max the link? I'm not sure if he had trouble getting that link or not.
Yeah, I'll resend it. I sent it to him, but I'll resend it.
Okay, you cunts, y'all have a good one. And until we meet again.
Phil, you don't have to leave.
See you,
Just
Phil.
here to say something. It's been really fun. Oh, hell, he's gone. Oh, shit. Well, anyway. All right.
Well,
come
Kyle,
on.
cut. You're in here, you army son of a bitch.
Let's do it, Chico. Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, Chico.
Got some hands ready.
Looks like you had some cherry juice.
Yeah, you should have seen him last night. Okay. After he had that about 30 minutes later. My buddy
You
Kyle,
fucking
he was
cunt.
out.
Cunt.
Say a man drinks like that and don't eat it, he's gonna die.
When?
Direct quote from Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
There you go.
I'm glad you got that.
One of my favorite
Did you
movies.
notice that I knew the next line in the movie?
Excuse me while I whip this out, cunt.
When? Yep.
Give the governor a harumph.
Harumph.
You
Oh,
fucking cunt.
the affairs of state must take precedent over the affairs of state. Just saying.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's when you got a big-titted Playboy model hanging out behind the curtains for you.
Oh, pay no attention to the cunt behind the curtain. Cunt.
That's like an all-time classic. That movie was like, built to hate everybody.
I
And,
saw a meme the other day, and it was the two main characters, Gene Wilder, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but it was like, when can we get back to just telling everything like it is without worrying about offending everybody?
Oh hell yeah! That movie was racist towards everybody, including the Irish.
Oh, we don't want the Irish.
All right. Yep.
God,
But no Irish.
Well, and that's actually one of the few groups of people these days that you can be racist against, and people don't have a problem with, cunt.
Because Lord forbid, they talk about slavery, but they forget to talk about the Irish slavery. But let's not talk about that, cunts.
$400 hand card.
Oh no. Well, that and I don't know why, but the Italians, now we can make video games making fun of fucking Italians. Hey, my name is Mario, whatever, cunts.
Cunts.
Exactly, cunts.
People use them wrong to hurt other people. Like the word cunt is a beautiful word. To me, there's just beauty in that word. And I mean aesthetically. It's like chocolatey and round on the ends. I just like the.
What the fuck is that shit?
As a Louis C.K. bit talking about the word cunt. Funny.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What's his name? Come on, guys. What's his name?
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Well, the movie was written in half by all the white guy parts, all like the white characters, all their parts were written by Richard Simmons. All the black character parts were actually written by the director. Fucking what's his name? He was the president or the governor in the
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
And Richard
Brooks.
It was
Richard Pryor.
Mr. Flame.
Yeah, Richard Pryor.
I was about to say, you said
parts for the white guys.
The other Richard.
Yeah, Mr. Crack Pipe himself, cunt.
It was written by a cunt.
I'm cool with Richard Pryor, cunt, but
No. Let's be honest. It was written by a fucking cunt.
well,
Which
everything's
one?
Written by a cunt.
The cunt.
Cunt. Cunt. Shit. Cunt. Fuck. Cunt.
Scotsman, I'm not sure if you can do this, but there's a request out in the side chat. Can you say the word cunt with a French accent, cunt?
No. Because it's a Scottish fucking word, you fucking cunt.
Well, of course you can't. You have to go.
It's Scottish. What the fuck are you talking about, people? It's Scottish. It's not fucking French. It's Scottish. Cunt. It's Scottish, you fucking cunt.
Just
Some
make
words
happy
don't
trees.
translate, huh?
Make some happy. Use your putty knife and make happy trees. We've talked about this before.
Fuck you, you happy damn tree. Stick him up your
Oh,
arse.
that squirrel needs a friend over there in the corner. Come on now.
Stick him up your arse. There's no fucking happy tree.
Brandon, quit laughing.
Can you sit down next to me?
No, as a matter of fact, keep laughing, brother. I love you, man.
We have the one, the only C-Max Arms. What's up, brother?
C-Max.
C-Max.
What's up, Chris?
Charles.
Chris. Cut.
Hey.
And make happy trees. We've talked about this before. Take him up your arm.
Hey, Chris.
Typical.
There's no fucking happy tree.
Typical.
Say
Society.
about gifted. Oh, it's true. It's true. It's
Yes, in celebrating Scottish heritage this evening,
Lily
we are
Von
ending
Stoop.
every one of our statements with a Scottish word, and that word would be
Lily Von Stoop.
Yes. It's true. It's really true.
So, C-Max, any updates, brother?
13's my limit on snitching grouping.
Say about oh, it's true. It's true.
C-Max, you there, bro?
Celebrating Scottish heritage this evening.
well. We appear to have lost Midas, and we've got a lot of feedback noise coming from C-Max at the moment. Can you hear us, C-Max?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he's got a speaker going in the background.
Yeah, turn everything else down, Z-Mac. It's revolving, so to speak.
No, I'm just trying to get back in the groove. Everything's kind of on hold.
Anyway,
There
good to
it
see you,
goes.
brother. Glad you're around and kicking. It's a blessed day when you every day you wake up. It's a blessed day.
Yeah. Oh, fine every day.
Yeah, we just can't hear you.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of feedback from you. A lot of feedback.
Yours, C-Max.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he's got a speaker going in the background.
It stopped.
Because they muted him.
Yeah.
But he must have collaborated and listened.
No. C-Max, see what you can do, man. You got a lot of feedback going on.
It's like Oompa Loompa music going on.
I don't know what's going on, dude.
Midas actually jumped out because he got muted and he wasn't able to unmute himself there, cunt.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is up with that. I'll re-invite the one, the only might as well be. C-Max, I muted you, dude, because we're a lot of feedback. See if you can fix that, and we'll get you back in. I'm going to send another link to Midas.
Been a long time no see, Midas.
Cunt.
Hey guys, so on a serious note, Jamie on the intro there had a request. He wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, hashtag guard every school.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, go for it, brother.
I should have jumped in last week. I work for a school system, and y'all were talking about putting armed guards in schools. What they do in my school system is we have one. Basically, the county is divided into 4 districts. Each district has one high school. So we have one police officer quote unquote resource officer for each of those 4 districts in the county. And as long as that's going on, you're not going to see armed firearms in schools. I've volunteered to take training and guard a school myself, and we have one assistant principal who's also retired military, and he's also pastor of his church. And they won't let him carry. They won't let us carry. They won't let a lot of the maintenance guys who are very proficient carry. So what you got is, I think it goes more to a federal level, and I think that as long as you have a United States Department of Education, you're not going to be able to put the kind of protection that our kids deserve in schools. I think if you get rid of the U.S. Department of Education and the state takes responsibility for educating the kids the way it was designed in the Constitution originally, then you might see a break in it. But the liberal backwash and backtones have carried over into so much of education that it's just not going to happen, guys. I mean, I wished I could tell you something different, but
the federal Department of Education was one of the biggest mistakes made in the 70s. Everything has gotten worse since then. I agree.
Yes,
well, and that's the biggest thing. It is the federal.
There's shouldn't be one.
When it comes down to it, what is the biggest thing in the United States of America? It's the states. So the states need to be the ones making the laws and making the decisions that control what's going on.
So I'll play devil's advocate on this, and I haven't hidden my stance on it. The fact is from state to state to state, we have varying concealed carry laws, and that's because they haven't made it a federally mandated thing, even though it technically is a federally mandated thing in the Constitution. I feel that if it's left up to each individual state to make the decision on if they're going to allow people like yourself, JH, in order to carry, people like the retired military guy that is the vice principal, so forth, that the states are going to individualize each themselves and say, oh, well, the federal government's going to allow us to do it, but we're not going to do it because as the state of X, we're not going to allow any kind of educators, administrators in order to be able to carry. And so in a sense, I think that it has to be federally mandated laws, even if it's not being regulated by the federal government, which thankfully, hopefully it won't be. But it has to be a national law that comes out rather than, oh, well, let's let the states make the decisions. Cunt.
I agree and disagree at the same time. I think that, if there are people that are willing to take that proponent and that position, especially in protection of the children, which obviously is the greatest proponent that we can probably offer. Training should be offered, but I think it should be top-notch training, and that should be voluntary as to the individuals that would like to carry. I think in addition to that, states, along with the federal allotment, should be able to provide said people with that training. It's not just like, oh, well, you have a CCW permit and you want to carry a frickin' 380 in your pocket, and then a hot chick shows up for gym class and you shoot a hole in your foot. That's not the bullshit, thing that we need. We need people that will be trained properly for the worst case scenario. And that is
what we have to look forward to is, as fucked up as it may sound, I think that a bus driver who offers his position, a maintenance guy, a teacher, whatever they may be, that say, hey, we've got our permits, we would like to do this, but I think that little bit of extra funded training should go towards those people to give them the opportunity to be able to do that in a more existential circumstance than just, well, you know, you're a school resource officer and then you're going to stand outside while some guy's tearing it up with an AK. That should not be.
We're actually on the same page, CB. We actually are. I'm in no way, shape, or form have I said that I wouldn't want more training for any of these people. I am all for more training for these people. And it's not a matter of forcing anybody to do anything. These are just the people that have the capabilities, are willing to take the training, and are willing to do it. It's not a matter of forcing anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. How much is it going to actually cost? Nobody has a clue yet. But the cost is minuscule compared to even just one freaking child's life. Okay. And if a rogue kid wants to steal the parents' firearms or whatever, go into a school, are they going to have a clue how much resistance that they're going to incur if these people are actually licensed to do this and are on campuses? They're not going to have a clue. Right now, just as an example, JH, you've got one resource officer for 4 schools. Is that correct?
That's the same we have here in Des Moines.
We have 4 resource officers for the whole county. So one resource officer may have 6 schools. There's 22 schools in our county. Every resource officer is responsible for at least 4 schools. But let me address what Bearded CB said right there for just a second. First of all, where we live in the state of Georgia, and Chico will hopefully back me up on this, a CCW in the state of Georgia is not enough to qualify you, in my mind, to go guard a school and protect my kids.
Nope, not at all.
You need training, because all I did to get my CCW was I went to the magistrate court, paid them $80. They did a background check. I got my license.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Is in the state of Georgia, it's nothing but paying the fee.
What we do in Georgia is tax your Second Amendment right. Is what happens.
Exactly.
And there's other states like where I'm at right now in the state of Ohio. You got to pay a fee and you got to go take a test. Blah 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 blah. To qualify before you can go ahead and get your license and so on and so forth. But even then, to me, it's still not enough.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, like take the state of Iowa, for example, and I can say this from personal, experience. I didn't have to go through a CCW course due to my military background. All I had to do was provide a valid DD-214 showing that I was honorably discharged and had some form of firearm training on that DD-214. And I got my CCW after 3 weeks and a $50 fee.
And, and
that's
I can tell
vary
you,
per state.
Yeah, I'm sure you can say the same thing, but I've seen plenty of people in the military that should not have a gun in their hands. Just because you're in the military does not mean that you know how to handle firearms.
God! When I was on the carrier,
oh
man,
I have one guy that comes in. He's been in every week for the last fucking month. he has no right having a gun in his hand. None.
Yep.
None.
Well, yeah.
And no offense to you, but he was in the U.S. Air Force.
Hey, I've seen it. I've seen it out on the range.
This guy has no fucking right having a gun in his hand. None. Period.
That's not like an offensive thing to say. When I took my CCW, I was in there with 2 Army infantry, and they fucking failed. And I'm just like this regular blue-collar Joe Blow, and I fucking passed fine. It's like these guys were out here fighting for our freedom, and they can't pass the fucking pistol test. So it's an individual situation, you know, like if they had training, or if they're in the Army, or if they're just some jackass fucking home renovator like me, it doesn't matter. It's all about the individual.
We all say it all the time. It's all about how you train and what you do. And so many people take that and go, blah, 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 whatever. No, it's all about how you train and what you do. You have to fucking train and practice what you think you're going to end up being in, and so on and so forth. You have to do that.
Yep.
And, you know, it's funny. You know, I've been all over the fucking states. Been all over the states. And it doesn't matter where I go. Whenever I go somewhere, when I walk in the door, the first thing I do is I look at every exit, every opportunity that I can go to, exit, and so on and so forth, and make sure I know what those are before I even take a seat.
And you never sit to your back to the frickin' entrance either. Never.
Well, you do if you've got your brother sitting facing the entrance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that no more.
I can tell you, when I went and saw my brother inside Freedom, we were hanging out, and you know what? We walked in the door, and he looked at me, and he's like, "You got the door?" I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "All right, I'm good." And that was it. Because the minute I said, "Yep, I got it," he knew I got it.
Yep.
This is
I do not in any way, shape, or form, and I don't think anybody on the panel disagrees at all with the people that would be carrying on campuses getting more training.
Oh hell no! I think it should be
on the panel that would disagree with getting more training. Period. But having it a requirement for people that will be carrying on campuses to get more training, even if they've got a DD-214. I don't give a shit. Send those people to get more training.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be more than happy to. You know, if like the school over here wanted to frickin' hire me on or some crap like that as a local resource school only officer for that one school, I'd be happy to. If they said, well, we got to send you to training, by all means. And I think that should be a prerequisite, or at least offered to anybody willing to take those positions.
Yep.
That's like a without question type deal. More training, the more training, the better, and the more funding for said training, even better yet.
Well,
and it just opens the doors.
I'm sure you'll agree to this too, CB, that any veteran out there right now would be say, hey, you know what? You want me to take more training to step up to do this job? Fuck yeah, give me the training.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Every single one of them would say, yes, give me the training right now. I'll take it.
Like I said last week, that there's veterans out there that would like jump at the opportunity to go out there and protect schools. You know, send me to training.
$55,000 a year is what. Well, that's what they start the officers out here locally. $55,000 a year, and they provide them with extra stipends for all the frickin' ammo, body armor, training, and not including all the other, frickin' Rock River AR-15 and all the other stuff. Hell yes. That's just local police department here.
Yeah,
My contention, though, is everything that you said, all you guys have said, I totally agree with. But you're getting the cart before the horse here. My contention is that until you do away with the federal Department of Education, it's a moot point because of the fact that the liberal thinking against firearms has so infiltrated the federal government. Local administrators are scared to death, and it's about the money. All the National Department of Education is a funnel for your tax money being sent to schools. And if they take off the National Department of Education, they're going to stop their funding. Then they go out of business because they can't live on. Look, guys, this is my point.
Hold on, real quick. You said the key word right there, and that pisses me off. You said the key word.
Liberals.
Business. No, he said the key word. Fucking business. It's not a business.
It is to them. That's the sad part.
We, as a society, are teaching our children because that's what we do. We teach our children to grow up and understand what being a human being is. It's not a fucking business. It's not a
no, I can't fully agree with you guys because they do not see it as a business. They see it as like a training center to indoctrinate them to think like they do. They don't give a flipping shit about us.
Hold on.
It's a business because
Midas, you're saying exactly what it is. It's a fucking business. They're indoctrinating because that's how they do it. They take and they put them in the spot they want to put them in and make them believe what they believe. And that's it. It's a fucking business. And
that's not the definition of a business, though.
No.
You know?
Oh, yeah, trust me, it is.
That has nothing to do with capitalism or making money. They're about draining people's minds and making them less intelligent so they can't fight for themselves. There's no money in that. It's only about control.
That's the military to this day. You just spoke about the military to this day. That's how the military works.
It's all about control. You simply said it. It's all control, and that's what they fucking do. They take that one person that's willing to step up and go do the job that CB's done, that various other people have done, EdUSAF, Big Swede. All of those guys have stepped up and done. You yourself, they stepped up and done that fucking job. But at the end of the day, it becomes nothing but a fucking business. Because at the end of the day, that's what they look at it as. They break it down, they break you down and say, you know what? You're this, and this, and we're going to treat you this, and this. And that's how it is.
Yep.
And it's sad. It's fucking sad.
I kind of agree, but I don't agree on the terminology because I don't think school is a business. I think it's a fucking brainwashing farm. Yes, they do that so they can get funding, but
in the big picture, ultimately, it is about a business. And the reason is because the more brains that they can fucking brainwash, the more people that they'll have working for them, giving them the money in the long run. So, I mean, if you look at the short picture, it's
that's actually called.
I'll say this, and I'll end it with this on this part before we go any further. I'm going to say that I believe Clear CB82 and Big Sweet Tactical are both going to agree the fact that it is a business, and it's a business because they operate in such a way that they control what the people want to do. They're trying to control us. They take what the people want and they fucking move forward with it. And unfortunately, that's where it goes.
And that
we
is
just gotta agree to disagree because I don't think education is a business. I think it's more of a plan.
It's not about education. It's about the military. We're talking military. The military themselves And what they do right now is not a business. It's not a business. It's not an education. It's not a business. But
it's a brainwashing.
In itself, it's a business because they're brainwashing. And that's exactly what.
That's why I got one of the reasons why I got the fuck out.
Well,
I had one more enlistment to retire, and I got the fuck out.
Okay, look, it's a business in the sense that it takes money to run schools. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Let's give Midas the benefit of the doubt, and let's say, humor me, and let's say that my local administration actually wants to teach kids to think. They're in the business of teaching kids to think and reason and solve problems for themselves. I think
Common
that's
Core
what
math.
school is.
God damn, that's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, but it's what my idea of school should be.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Should be.
They're supposed to be preparing the children for their future life as an adult.
But let's take a school that has an average graduating class at the moment of 42. Let's say we want to raise everybody's property taxes by $400 to build a $10 million gym in the whole fucking county. And this isn't this county. This is the county where I come from, which is just went on literally the night that we had my brother's visitation. So last month, that same night they had a vote, and 80% of the people voted no, just for the perspective fact of you just want to build a $10 million gym when our graduating classes right now are averaging 13 to 15 people less than what they were 20 years ago to bring more kids in. So let's build a bigger gym. Let's not invest that in school. Let's not invest that in education. Let's invest that in a freaking gym. And let's let that be where we want to invest our money. Let's not worry about all the rest of the shit. Security, policing, making sure the people are actually getting, teaching the education prospect for all these kids, technology for that. Let's worry about building a bigger gym. Really, that's where our big worry is at right now, is building a bigger gym to try and attract people. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And that is part of the prospect of where school is a business. Let's tax everybody else and let's take all that money and build a fucking gym. Are you serious? And this was the prospect of the vote that went down in my hometown while I was there. Thank God. Well, no, on that. Well, I was busy, so I had a visitation to attend. But yeah, let's do shit like that. Let's because school isn't a business. Well, school is a business, no less than anything else. Especially the military. The military is one of the larger businesses you could ever probably get into because let's look at their expenditures and their budgets. Unlimited, as we currently speak, but hey, let's forget about all the other shit. Like, let's teach our kids actually how to do math and forget the Common Core bullshit. Let's teach our kids what 2 + 2 × 6 equals, which is a simple 24. We can't do that shit.
The number one thing, and this is the number one thing I would love to see kids learn and understand, is how to sign their fucking goddamn fucking name.
Fuck yes. Let's bring cursive back into the schools because writing my initials down doesn't mean shit.
Hashtag let's bring cursive back.
No. £. Let's bring cursive back.
Yeah, and sorry, it's not a fucking £. It's a fucking £, not a fucking hashtag.
I'm so sick of the amount of kids that come in and they can't sign their fucking name.
Dude, if you go into any random chat room, you see how they spell. They can't even fucking spell.
No, they can't spell. They can't even fucking write 1, 2, 3. Dude, I'm sorry. Learn this fucking shit.
Okay, Stan's got some good points out here in the chat room. The future of education will be homeschool through. I mean, what we're doing tonight is evident of what education will be in the future. But Scott will tell you, and Chico will tell you in the South, high school sports is a big thing. So there's always going to be those kind of expenditures. I've got the answer to that for you, CB. If you want to talk about it, I can tell you how to get gyms built. But my thing is, even if this school system really wants to actually teach kids to think and solve problems like what you guys have been talking about, what you got to do is you've got to get the funding comes through the Department of Education, and you can't they will never do what they think is right with the threat of their funds being cut off from them. They can't do that. So as long as that money's coming through the Department of Education, and they'll never do what we're all talking about. Well, it's the answer, guys. I mean, let's face it. You want
the answer is a fucking purge and reset. That's what the answer is.
The answer is, step up, fucking go out and vote. Number one, go out and fucking vote.
I know we can vote all we want, but we're not going to get the fucking liberals out of power until they're dead, and that's going to take another like 30 years. Because they're all the crazy people that were protesting the Vietnam War, spitting on soldiers when they came home. All those fucking screwed up people became school teachers.
Midas, dude, I love you, brother, and I'm right there with you, dude. I'm right there with you. Hang tight.
Hang tight.
Hang tight. I'm serious. Hang tight, dude. I get it.
Yep.
So. Yes, Midas is right. It's simply this: number one, we got to step up, and we got to vote. We got to do what we got to do. Number two is we got to get these fucking liberal pieces of fucking shit out of office.
Yeah.
Term limits.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to help is term limits.
And we got to put those in place. And so. A lot of people out there, and unfortunately, a lot of people that are in this chat right now and in the side chat don't go out and do what they need to do, which is vote. Go out and fucking vote.
Everybody talks about term limits, but nobody ever talks about salary limits.
Oh yeah.
If you're working in a public office doing a public service, your ass should get a public salary. So me, in my world, think that you should be making federal minimum wage. If you work for the federal government doing a public service, then you should be doing a service, not in the industry, in order to make fucking money.
Well, here's
they don't need a fucking $150,000 a year to make a living.
Well, exactly. My thing is they make X amount of $100,000 whatever dollars fucking a year. They shouldn't get that after their fucking terms up.
Well, they shouldn't be making. Honestly, the way I look at it, they shouldn't be making more than the military that they're sending out to. Do whatever.
And they shouldn't be.
Those people that are risking their lives, they should not be making 10 times what they're making.
You bring up an excellent fucking point, because the military 9 times out of 10 is making $30,000 to $40,000 a year on average.
If they're E4 or E5.
On average a year, versus your fucking person out there that is supposedly voted in, making $150,000 a year to stand there and be the biggest fucking shill that there is on the fucking planet.
Yep.
Not just that, they get it for the rest of their lives.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the saddest part. You know, a lot of you guys probably don't realize that Obama's still getting the fucking president's wage.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's getting $600,000 a year. That dude's on a $1 billion retirement plan, and if whoever thinks it's like a great thing can fuck themselves.
And you know what? That bitch did fuck all. Fuck all. He did nothing but fuck this country over left, right, and fucking center.
Okay, he took us backwards. He took us fucking backwards.
He was the biggest pieces of fucking shit to ever walk the fucking goddamn earth.
And that's coming from a Brit.
That's coming from a fucking Scotsman. Fuck you, asshole. You cunt.
I love you.
But it's true. He was the biggest piece of shit to ever walk this fucking goddamn earth.
I think a big part of the problem is that we don't hold them accountable to that. We don't hold them accountable to them actually having to obey the laws that they put in place for us. We allow them to implement something like, let's just call it Obamacare, because I will never call that piece of shit the Affordable Care Act as long as I live. The Obamacare,
$1,000 for your family to get on insurance?
They're not. They get their own blind insurance policy, which I guarantee is way better than whatever we get paying. I mean, my insurance is quadrupled or 5 times greater than it was 6 years ago. I can't imagine how we allow them to get away with that crap that they force down our throats, and we do. But by law,
you get taxed if you don't have it, so it goes into their wallet.
And that's it. It's insane. You're screwed if you do, and you're screwed if you don't. And you know, I was forced to fucking get insurance I couldn't fucking afford.
$500 a month per person. Yeah,
I paid the fine.
And I will not tell you how much it cost me, but it cost me a fucking fortune a month. And I got to the point where I still can't pay it. I can't pay it.
Well, there's a huge lie that no one wants to fucking separate. Health insurance is not the same as health care. Yeah. They are charging you for health insurance, but you're not getting the actual health care.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yeah.
Are you going up yet?
So it's you know, and there's like, you know, we're talking like we can't stop them. It's like because they make their own rules. That's like we don't have power over them. That's where the huge problem is, because we are the people and we don't have power over our elected officials, because once they get in there, they just do whatever the fuck they want. They make their own salary. There is no term limits. They just keep rolling with, like, you know, on par shit, like the same shit they've been doing. That's why everyone hates Trump, because he's not like them.
Let me explain something to you, Modest.
Trump has a fucking pair of balls and ain't afraid to fucking use them.
Nope.
This is the thing about politics. Once you get elected, your job is to get reelected.
Yeah.
Because there is no term limits. Because there is no, and you guys can see what's going on with Trump. He doesn't get support from his own party because you don't really have to toe the party line like you used to when I was a kid and I watched politics. It was like you had to do what the party bosses told you. Now all you got to do is get reelected.
He's already in office, so he's just fighting to stay in office.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's like the president is the only one that has the term limits. No one else does.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's wrong?
And I agree with that.
Well, and that precedence was actually put into place by an honorable gentleman by the name of George Washington. He could have stayed into fucking office, but he's the one that said, no, we need to have some type of term limit.
It didn't pass until 1940, something like that.
He is the one that put that ball into motion, though. He's the one that set the precedence.
Yeah, he may have set the precedent, but he was hoping people would follow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. FDR served 3 terms before it came into place after he died.
Yeah. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected to 4 terms. After he died in office, they passed that law, made it a law that you can only serve 2 terms.
Yep. And that was because it was during a time of war, so he was kind of lucky, and he had the right last name. So
well, it was the Depression that turned into the war that kept him in office. So he handled the Depression so well, and what he did was give money away.
Yep. They were just printing it, so I mean, at that point, who the fuck cares?
Right, and it took World War II to actually get us back on our feet. The military-industrial complex. They still rule the world, by the way. So I just wanted to. I've been working in education for 28 years. I've never been a teacher or an administrator. I'm a grunt. I do hard work every day. But I wanted y'all to get my take on what a working man gun guy sees as the problem with education, protecting our kids in schools, and what's going on. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I didn't mean to get everybody fired up and everything, but
no, dude, you are more than welcome.
It's a great topic.
You can fire us all up, man. It's all good.
No, absolutely great discussion on it. I greatly appreciate your opinion on it. I mean, ultimately, you're not on any different page than I think anybody else is here on the panel.
No, not at all. And you're more than welcome here, dude. And you're saying it exactly how it is, and you're telling us the things we need to know, and the people in the side chat need to know.
Yep. Yeah, and he's right. Our greatest resources are kids, and we should have unlimited funding to support our kids and our safety and their education, but we're just not making sure all those 3 co-align, and that's kind of a fucked up deal.
You're right. It is run by liberals. They do not want to teach the kids to be better than they are.
No,
because the point of it, they want to teach the kids to follow orders.
No, because they want to stay in fucking power.
Exactly.
And that's the fucked up thing.
Yeah, I tell you, every time I have a conversation about this topic with somebody, and when you talk about having armed guards and this and that, I always hear the phrase, well, it'll cost too much. What the fuck is too much when you're talking about our kids?
Hold on.
What the fuck, man?
Let me stop you. Let me stop you for 1 second. And I say this for a good reason. What is too much when it comes to lives?
Yeah.
Lives. Not fucking children, not people, but fucking lives.
Yeah.
How many times did you watch, all the, MSNBC, CNN, all those videos of, all the generals in Iraq when they first came out, with the latest and greatest body armor, and them and their entourage were the only ones to wear it, not the guys that are going out and getting blown up in Humvees or MRAPs or anything else, or just, blown apart by IEDs or, rocket-propelled grenades. Those guys are the ones wearing all the latest and greatest. The guys that are actually doing the shit, well, the bean counters, it's a lot cheaper to pay out $250,000 freaking life insurance policy than it is to make sure everybody has what they need. And that's one thing you have to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Because, Lord forbid, like a guy that I served with got blown up 4 times in one tour in Afghanistan, and luckily each time it was in an up-armored vehicle, so he just got the, little bit of jolt and, some back pains and, neck whiplash for the rest of his life. But, outside of that, he was lucky. Some other people, well, they weren't so lucky, and their heads, luckily rolled 50 yards from them. I mean, at what point do you, call bullshit? And it's all a money scheme. Every single thing you look at.
It's all about fucking money, and that's what pisses me off more than anything. It's all about fucking money.
That was my point. The whole thing is about money.
Yep.
And Jamie,
Yes.
I'll say admiration to you for what you do. And then I'll also say that, I talk about this community, but one of those golden things about this community is we come in here and we share a whole lot of commonalities, but the differences are where we all learn and are challenged and are pushed to think about things from different perspectives. And you sharing that perspective helps us to think through something from an angle that we may not think about it through. So thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Great topic. Great topic. I love this one.
Yeah, I mean, we have a few military guys in here, and I'm glad we do because they get it and they understand it. And a lot of guys out there in the side chat get it too, and they understand it. And it's fucking sad. It is fucking sad that the government doesn't fucking get it because they're all about making money for them and not about protecting the people that protect us. It makes me fucking sick to my goddamn stomach.
Yeah, and we need to be good to our kids, and we need to protect them because they're going to be the ones that pick out our nursing home.
Yep. They're the ones that put the writing on your freaking
it's funny. We
nursing home, like anybody's gonna send me to a fucking nursing home, they're gonna send me to a fucking mental institution. I guarantee.
Yeah, they're gonna put you away. Everybody be
but CB's got a gray beard already. I'm like this fucking close to a gray beard, and we joke about it, but. And the time it's going to take for me to get a gray beard like he has a gray beard, I'm going to be a fucking old folks home before you fucking know it.
That's all right. We'll just pass around the bottle from bed to bed to bed to bed because I know I'm going to be right there next to the freaking nutty bar right next to Jan, anyways. And then Pat's going to be somewhere in between, so she'll make sure we have a steady supply.
Yeah, you won't be next to Jan. You'll be right next to me.
You'll be in between.
Oh, come on, it's going off the rails there. We don't want to hear about anyone being in between.
Hey, Scotsman, it happens quick, man. Like I find like little gray hair sneaking in every once in a while.
You can't see it on camera, but I have so many fucking gray hairs. It's not even funny.
I'll be looking in the mirror and go, what the fuck is that?
If it makes you feel better, like this whole side right here. Like last month, just went gray in one night, so we're all good.
Yeah, no,
it's getting bad when you can start seeing gray hair on Midas.
My gray hair started at 20.
It's not gold; it's silver in his case.
Silver.
I think it's actually a lead color.
I have multiple gray hairs, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I've already dealt with it. I'm used to it. I've dealt with it. But it's gonna happen, and before you fucking know it, it's all gonna be gray.
Guys,
Midas is gonna go full 7.62 lead.
Yeah. No. Someday you guys are gonna freak out because I'm gonna dye all my hair jet black. You'll be like,
no, you're gonna go full eye, semi-auto black, and before you know it, it'll be
steel cased, right?
Yep.
Steel cased. Just call it that. It's all good.
It's a new flavor of steel case.
Speaking of steel case, I got a kick out of Josh Benoit with his new CZ the other day. Didn't y'all guys? Did y'all see that? There he is.
Case ammo through it. I missed it.
Like any of us actually watch Josh's videos.
Hold on. Who the fuck are you talking about?
Blind card.
It's easy.
I have no clue who you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
We'll name it as the Glocktard. How's that sound?
Hey, I'm a Glocktard too. What you got?
Oh, hold on.
I've got a Smith and Wesson. Got a
oh shit! Am I?
Our recent
kicked off the
recent
chat 'cause I said the
convert
G
is
word?
moving on, and so that's why we wanted you back in the room, Midas, so that we have another person to convert.
Gotta have the resident Glocktard in there.
Yep.
Midas's EDC is an AK. We all know that.
We have the resident cunt.
It's my fucking underfolder. That's how I roll, bitch.
He's got an underfolder in his little on the leg band.
Alrighty, guys.
I got a drop leg
batteries.
holster for the AK.
Just for shits and giggles, before we go any further, is average equestrian already gone already? Are we safe?
Yes.
Oh, she's been gone since 9. I got her.
Yeah.
All right.
My battery's about to die on my laptop, guys. I gotta say deuces. So it was a great time hanging out. Good time seeing everybody before my computer dies out here in the freezing because it was snowing today because winter is coming.
Are you in fucking Nebraska or something?
I couldn't believe it was fucking snowing today. No, he is in Iowa as I am.
It snowed there today?
Well, Brandon, my brother, take care. And if you need anything, dude, you got my phone number.
Definitely.
Our condolences, brother.
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, man, good chat.
Knowing about that, but man, my prayers are with you. I'll be praying tonight about. I know that's hard, praying for you. So anytime.
Much appreciated, everybody. Great hanging out with everyone. So that, and I gotta wake up and go to work tomorrow too, which really sucks, and I know the rest of us do too. So, but awesome time hanging out with everybody. Great topics of discussion. I appreciate it. We'll catch y'all later.
Appreciate you showing up, brother. Anytime.
Yep.
All right. We have gone past the 2-hour mark, so we are going to go through the room, and we will start with the one, the only, Kiko Wise from the Dirty South.
Hey guys, I was paying attention to everything, but I was, the topics was getting interesting, so I was definitely listening, absorbing all that, and I've got a lot of information about that, or a lot of insights, but my brothers on here think just like I do, and everybody have their own opinion, so it's been a pleasure being here with everybody. Hey, Red, in the side chat, listen to everybody and their thoughts, especially about, guard every school. I have concerns because I have a child in elementary school. So you can't put a price on my child's life.
Hell no.
So I don't give a shit what it costs. Excuse my language. It's a Scotsman's chat.
No, fuck you, dude. Don't ever.
Did you see how
fucking ever say excuse my fucking language. Fuck you.
Did you see me catch myself?
You say whatever the fuck you want.
Child's life, so I don't care how much it costs to get some help or whatever. But like Jamie was saying, in my child's school, man, it's one officer between 2 schools. But that's irrelevant to me because if something happens at this school, that motherfucker still got to get to this other school. So that don't make sense to me. But you got to get out and vote if your parents or if you're just concerned citizens. So thanks for being here, guys. Side chat. It's always a pleasure being here. And that's it for me. Okay?
Yeah. And if you guys haven't checked out Alaskan Ballistics, and if you haven't checked out his hashtag guard every school, please do so. It is a huge movement. There is a petition in Congress. Yes, I've signed that petition along many others, I'm sure, in this chat that have done so already. And if you have not done so, please go sign that petition because it is huge.
Yeah.
He also actually has a giveaway going on right now for a lower. If you agree with what we're talking about, go sign the petition, do a screenshot of it, go over to his channel, get in on that giveaway as well.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out Chuck, you need to check out Chuck. Chuck does all kinds of ammo reviews. That guy is relentless in the amount of time he spends testing ammo.
Yeah, I wish he was still down here in the dirty South.
Yeah, me too.
I think he grew up down here.
He did.
I think he grew up down here. So that's so.
His family's from up in Tennessee, but he grew up down in Georgia.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I don't know. Those people from Georgia, I don't know. Something about them.
Fuck you, cunt.
Fuckers.
Don't fucking talk about Georgia like that. Don't. No, don't. Nope. We'll all get you. Between me, Big Swede, and everyone else on here, we'll get you. All right. With that being said, we will go over to Midas Welby.
Well, I came in a little bit late. I missed a whole bunch of shit going on, but it was a pretty damn good topic. I don't disagree with you guys. The only disagreement I have is on the term business, because I myself is a business owner and I don't see school as a money-making, prospect. I see it as a rabbit hole, a pile of corruption, indoctrination area. But anyway, we're not going to go through that whole thing again. But I do agree with you guys. I just don't like the terms, but I totally do agree with like the broad brush of it. But thanks for having me on. I'm not able to make it to this show much because I work early on Mondays because I got a business to run. And but I'm glad I was able to make it here. Y'all kick ass. Everyone in the side chat kicks ass. And thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you're more than welcome anytime, brother. And don't take it the wrong way. We don't mean it as a business per se. It's just how it goes across. It's not what we need. It's just how it goes across.
Yeah, I understand. That's an easy way to explain it because it is about money. But I have different views on how businesses work. And
exactly. Nevertheless, Midas, it's absolutely awesome to have you in here. And if you wouldn't mind, you do have a job right before we go off live.
Just let me know.
All right. So before we get to his job, we will go through and he already knows what his job is. But before we get there, we will go to JH586. What's up, brother?
Joshman, thanks for having me on, sending me a link, and thanks for listening to my opinion. I do have an idea. We were talking the other night about blowing up Lee safety scales, and I've come up with an idea that if we're going to use 12 pounds of this stuff and a 44 Magnum, we're going to have to blow up more than one. This is my idea. I wanted to run by you. I'm sure that there's a lot of reloaders out there who want to see Lee safety scales go bang. If you'll send them in within a week or two, we're going to make a video blowing up your Lee safety scale for you.
With 12 pounds of tannerite.
Hell yeah.
Good Lord, that's a lot of tannerite.
Good Lord.
We're going to give you 1 week. You can send them to me or to Scotsman. And we'll no, you need to send them to me or Kyle or Chico, and we'll blow them up for you.
If you send them to me, I'll forward them on because trust me, I want this shit to go bang.
Well, if we're going to use 12 pounds, we're going to have to blow up more than one of these little red pieces of crap.
Yep. And I'll tell you, I don't know if you got it today or not, but you should be getting it in the next day or two. But I did send you a package.
Well, I appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all having me on and listening to my rants. But that's my idea. We're going to give everybody how long, Scotsman? This is your baby.
Oh well, let's see. Today's the well, we're on the 14th now. So hold on. Let me.
We're gonna have to make a separate video for that.
No. We'll give them to the 16th.
Like, hey, you got a lease scale that you don't want anymore?
Wednesday the 17th will be the video.
Wednesday the 17th, we're going to blow stuff up.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
they ain't going to give them time to get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
It might be coming from a long distance.
Hold on. All right, fine. Hold on. Hold the fuck on, assholes, cunts.
Hold on. Hold up.
All right. You know what? All right. Fine. You know what? Fuck it. We'll give them to the 18th.
All right.
That gives them 4 days. You got 4 days. Get your shit in.
Yeah, put that shit in the mail tomorrow.
Right.
Get your shit in. Make your comments. And if you don't have Jamie's address, if you have my email me, and I will email you his address, and you can send that shit his way. So we can blow that shit up.
You can come to Slack and send me, hit me up, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah. But we want to blow that shit up. So you have till the 18th. Well, fuck it. We'll give it to the 19th. We'll give it to Friday. You got till Friday.
Saturday we're blowing stuff up.
Saturday the shit goes up in flames.
So if you got a lease scale that you hate, send it down to the Dirty South. And it'll go.
And I will send you mine because mine sucks balls, and I will send it to you.
Good deal.
Watch out for shrapnel.
And I want you to blow the living fucking piss out of that shit.
Well,
Kyle's gonna have to hit it.
Kyle's got 8 pounds. I'm gonna buy 4 more, and we're gonna shoot the Tannerite with a 44 Magnum and see what happens.
My favorite caliber, right there.
So
I love it. 44 Magnum, baby. Hell yeah.
This is going to be fun, guys. We might need to do this live. We might need to go live with this stuff.
I think you need to. With a 44 Magnum, I think you need to.
Cool.
We'll have to do it.
But that's one of the things I got going on. I got put a video up, put 2 videos up yesterday and today, one today. So check out my Taco Apocalypse video, and I got an unboxing from Willie Bullet Man sent me a bunch of bullets. And that's it for me. Carry on.
I appreciate you showing up, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Insight freedom.
Well, I've been extremely out of the loop. I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got to thank my brother and my family, Jason, Crazy Scotsman, for making 17 hours worth of travel for my wedding. For Alan, my brother over there in the Midwest, hanging tight. Always appreciate hanging out with you. My Georgia brothers, Chico and Jamie, love hanging out with y'all. Mine's been way too long. Have missed you around here. I know you've got a lot going on. Man, I miss you around here. Tactical Swede, because we're the HK brothers tonight. I'm going to end with this little flyby with my P30S cunt.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, brother. Good job. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to give that the Iron Maiden 2 fingers.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Iron Maiden 2 fingers. And with that, we will go to the Tactical Swede.
Well, as always, I appreciate the link. I always love hanging out with you guys. Unlike Midas, this is like the last week that I don't have to get up for work, which is a good thing. I'll definitely say it's nice to have the whole job prospect thing, taking care of itself there. But yeah, I don't need to get up this week, but next week I will. So we'll see how that goes.
Lucky.
But no, man, I don't have a lot going on because, like I said, the whole job thing, I haven't had the money to do the things that I want to do, like, this thing here, but hopefully that'll be changing soon. So in the near future, we'll get some more videos rolling out and stuff. I still am collecting channel stickers. If y'all out there haven't sent me channel stickers yet, I got Reloading from the Hot Pot. I got Phil M. Rivers here. So yeah, if you guys got channel stickers, send them my way. Hit me up, email, give me your address and whatnot. If you want one of mine, I got my own as well. Still working on that project there, but I need a lot more stickers, so send them.
Well,
and
I will say, if you need more, send me your logo. I'll hook you up. But on top of that, you do have a package on the way. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you have a package.
Dangerous.
Amongst other people in this chat that have a package on the way. Alan's already got his package, but there are a few other people in this chat that have packages on the way. But it has been a pleasure, as always, to have all you guys on here. And everyone in the side chat, thank you so much for showing up.
Dude, the side chat has been on fire all night, man. Like Vanessa Kitty, Grills and Guns, man. They've just been tearing it up out there. It's been awesome.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys out there. And thank you so much for showing up. We are going to go ahead and call on night tonight, but we will see you next week, and it will be freaking awesome. And I'm not going to say whether it's going to be PC or not. We will figure it out before next week.
Cunts.
But with that, I thank you all, and to all my good brothers.
Finale.
Slanjiva, Salante, cheers. Might as well be. Woo! Woo!